Hi, welcome to Behind the Scenes Stress Less, Live More. Today we're gonna do a live recording for my on my bio for my online course Stress Less, Live More. Hi, welcome to Stress Out Stress Free. If you haven't met yet, my name is Vincent Woon. We help people like you stay stress free by changing one habit at a time. Today's topic is going to be live recording of my bio for my Stress Less, Live More course. All right. Uh, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go a little bit over my background and let's see. Okay, let's go. All right. So a little bit about me. Actually, this is mostly about me. All right. My name is Vincent Woon, originally from Malaysia. Came to New York in 1983 looking for American dream. And my parents, gave me $10,000 for college. Back then is a lot of money. And I was on my own for the rest of my school years. One second. And my first job was selling Army Navy surplus for $30 a day. Later, I found a restaurant job, started working as a busboy, and then was promoted to a waiter and helped me through college. There was one waitress at the restaurant would like to give me massage and would ask me to do the same to her. So I would always compliment her after I would no, she always compliment me after I give her a massage. Anyways, one day, the day was a day after Labor Day, September 1985. All I remember was I was riding my bike to school. And the next thing I know is I was covered with a white cloth on my head. And let me see if I can pull the pictures out for you to see. Hold 1 second here. Be patient. Let me just pull it out if I can find it. Hold 1 sec. Ting, 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 ting. Maybe I can go faster here. Nope. Okay. All right. So what happened was I woke up and all of a sudden have a white cloth covering my face. And I feel like something poking or something is going through my skull. And I felt the pain. And then I felt pain on my shoulder, my my pelvis, my legs, and my right leg below the knee was so painful. So I opened my eye and look around, and then there were like about I think 10 doctors. 10 doctors was around the I believe is the operation room, I guess. And there's 10 doctors around me, and so they begin to question me. It's like they said, "Do you know where you are?" I said, "I don't know. All I know is I was on my way to school, right?" And then I was told that I was hit by a delivery truck. Delivery truck, uh, not the full size one, the medium size one, like a U-Haul. They have a small and a medium one. I think I got hit by the medium one. So what happened was I was hit at the traffic light. Let's imagine this. Imagine this is the traffic light is here, right? I got the car. I was riding this way, going north, and then the car was came from uh, east. I mean, the truck came from the east, and then it hit me, and I flew over to the other side past the divider. So, and what happened was my bicycle was broken into half, and then they told me that I have a fracture fibula and tibula. And tibula is the bone underneath your knees, the big one and the small bone. The tiny one was like broke into half and then it was dangling like such, dangling in between the bones. So it broke and it was dangling. So there's a bone here. This is the whole bone, right? It broke and it was dangling on the side. So that's the cause of the pain. And I later on I found out that there's two holes there created with from the impact of the truck hitting the pedal to my leg. So it broke. It created two holes and it broke. I hope I can find the pictures. I just 1 second. Let me see. Uh, Broken leg. Okay, right here. Let me just drag it in. This. Oops. Why is it so stubborn? Okay, here you go. Let me see. Okay, right here. See? Where's my pointer? Pointer. 1 second. Let me just look for my pointer. Pointer. Where are you? Okay. Anyways, look at the bottom. You see it says there the wound caused by the pedal, and then the top is where the you see the top. You see the bump. That's where the broken bone is, and now is they grew back. Okay, that's the broken. That's the broken feet, broken feet, broken leg. Okay, and then let me just look for the head. Where is my head? Okay, here you go. Oops, I'm not good at dragging. All right. Oops. There we go. All right. Let me just see. When I woke up, they were like stitching on my skull right there. So there's a big scar there. And do back let me see. So yes, so I have that my head, and then my leg was broken as I showed you earlier, and also I have a hairline fractured, hairline fractured in the hairline fractured in the on the pelvis. That one I don't have a picture because I forgot the X-ray. And also from the fall, see, I broke my front two teeth. If I show you now, there's two wider teeth right here. Those are the teeth that's broken. And in the first 2 days, oh my goodness, the uh, the pain was crazy because what happened was the teeth broke into half, and the nerve was dangling, and they didn't do anything for the first 2 days. And later on, I was complaining so much that they what do you call it? They kill the nerves. So I have to after that I have to go to the dentist and they have to do put the capping on it. All right. So what happened was the weekend before the accident was my second sister's wedding, and my elder sister flew in from Bahrain, and my brother flew in from Malaysia. Meanwhile, my rest of the family were back in Malaysia. My parents didn't know about it. So my oldest brother and my sister were the first people who came to visit me at the hospital because that's the only relative I have here at that time. Because my second sister went for honeymoon, so my brother-in-law flew in from Bahrain. That's when he was stationed at that time. And what happened was he brought in a bunch of briefcase full of cash, thinking that I would have to pay for the medical bill. But thank God that for a family of like that, right? At times like that. But I didn't have to pay a single penny from hospitalization and and the other rehabs too. Well, thank God to New York's no fault insurance, and that's the total of the bill came up to $60,000 for the 2 week stay in the hospital, excluding the rehab. So yes, that's what happened when you don't have insurance. So make sure you get insurance. So the first 2 days in the hospital, in the ICU or intensive care unit, was a little scary because I had to lay on my back, in the back with a sling hanging my pelvis up. So basically, I'm floating. Let's say this is the bed. I'm just hanging on the bed. Plus, I have a cast all the way from my right thigh to the on the to the foot, like only the fingers. I mean, the toes showing. So the pelvis was hanging because of the hairline fracture, and every time I move, I feel the aches and pain, and the nerves dangling from my broken tooth was killing me. And every time I close my mouth, try to eat or accidentally touch it, the nerve with the tongue, it hurts and pouring saliva all over the open wound. Anyways, as I told you earlier, the doctor finally killed the nerves. So 1 second, let me just say hi to the chat. Hey, Steel, how are you doing? Good to see you. Steel, today is Steel's birthday, and he is here. Thank you, Steel. I know he's going out for later, but yes. So happy birthday, Stu! Happy birthday! All right. Stu is our moderator, and he's been with us for long time. So, Stu, happy birthday and God bless. All right. Back to our regular schedule program. All right. So that's how I after the kill the nerves, right? I have a major relief. So my pastor from church came and prayed for me. After the prayer, the fear was gone. My friends came to visit me. At one point, there were like about 10 of them in the room. I don't know how that happened, but you are only allowed two pastors, and they're probably sneaking in or did something. I don't know. So there were so they managed to come around. So sometimes it is something like this that you find out who your true friends are. They brought me books, read to me, and food to eat. My friends from work actually gave me a haircut while I was lying down on a bed. That was like I was so touched, and and of course with the sling hanging my pelvis hanging in the sling, and that's what you call friend, right? I don't know if you believe in angels. On the fourth day, a lady came to visit me. She introduced herself and told me that she was at the scene and had to check with the police to track me down. So she came to rescue me and was I was told that she called one of the police station and the police that police station didn't want to come because it's in a different area. But finally, she got the police from the right section and then got the ambulance to come. And she found me on the other side of the road. That's how I know I got hit and thrown over to the other side of the road. And she said that my head, there's an opening on my head. So it was pretty big and was bleeding a lot. But sometimes my wife makes fun of me when I forget something by saying maybe part of your brain fell up at the accident. Then the lady thought I wouldn't survive, judging from the opening and the bleeding on my head. She lost her. My goodness, she lost her appetite for 2 days. The next 2 days, I would have bleed to death if it wasn't for that for her that God sent her my angel. If not, if not for her, I might not be talking to you right now, right? Sometimes people ask me why I believe in Christianity. My answer to them is Christianity is not a religion. It's a relationship between you and God. And I personally experienced God's miracles in my life. But experience, it doesn't mean that you have to get into an accident, correct? It can be experiencing that God's touched you deeply, or maybe you experience a total change in your life. All you need to do is just believe, and that's it. So life goes on. I had to walk around with a cast and the crutches for 4 weeks. That's the time that for the bone to fully heal. After being discharged from the hospital, I remembered going to Madison Square Garden. Madison Square Garden at that time they have a bowling center. So me and my friends we just went there to bowl. Life goes on, right? And we went to the movies, shopping, up and down the subway, like when normal what I would normally do. And I didn't let the cast or the crutches hold me back. You won't notice anything wrong with me right now if you see me walking today. So the orthopedics took off the cast on the fourth week, and it was a big relief for me because the itchiness caused by the dryness and sweat. And after taking off the cast, the itchiness was gone, but I still have to learn how to walk again. I had I had physical therapy 3 times a week and almost for almost 2 months. The physical therapist helped me gain my mobility and flexibility. He put my leg into a whirlpool. Why? Because water reduces stress on the leg itself and gave me exercise to strengthen my leg. And later on, he put me on a cast, and that helped me walk and helped me walk without a support. So what happened is my lower back begins to give me pain and discomfort. So I bought a massage chair to help me with my back. The chair has not only been great help to me, but it's also become my parents' best friend when they were living with me. The massage chair wasn't perfect as massage done by a person, but it's about 75% of it provides for 75% of my needs. So I went back to school after taking the semester off, finished college, and then began working in corporate America. Started working as a temp. Later on, I was promoted to a supervisor in accounting, the accounting department in a local ethnic newspaper. I enjoy working there, but didn't mind staying late if I had to, because all the employees except for the management staff and were under union, so they have a contract and their work hours is 9 to 5. And I wouldn't mind working because I get hour and a half overtime. So I worked there for 5 years. The amount of time I spent sitting at the desk in front of the computer, yep, and the amount of stress from the deadlines for reports and financial statement had put a toll on my body. So I began to feel constantly discomfort on my back, my neck. I always felt that I need to have my neck adjusted or needed to just pop like a chiropractor, the a way the chiropractor does these days. My shoulder begin became tight and always feels like someone is pinching my neck. My lower back hurts, but I didn't understand why. I began to blame all the pain and discomfort on the accident. I was thinking that maybe the accident did something to my neck and my shoulder. I must have like bumped into something when the I was hit by the truck and they threw me across the other side of the road. I was thinking that mm, maybe the hairline fracture caused the pain in my lower back. I would also find ways to try to invent ways to ease my pain. I constantly stretch and rub my shoulder to to relieve the pain. But after stretching and rubbing my shoulder, I would try to pop my neck. Actually, I had a video in my channel itself and showing people how to pop the neck. It's called, what it is called? Hold on a second. Let me just look right here. It's called neck pain. How to crack your neck. Let me just copy this. Oops. And put it in the chat so you know. It's in the description below too. All right, let me just show you. Oops, too small. Hold on one second. Let me just embiggen it. Let me see if this is bigger. Slightly too small. Okay, there you go. All right, it's called Neck Pain, How to Crack Your Neck. Uh, you can go to my channel or just put neck pain. It would just the neck pain and it will pop up. And this video kind of like boosted my channel up. I had I have 1.7 million views from that video itself. Anyways, back to my story. So I would try to twist my back or trying to swing my torso halfway like this, like try to swing like, and then try to pop it. And I was doing these stretches and twisting so much that my friends were imitating me, my action in a game of charade that we played at church. I would always ask my wife to like, I would lie on the floor and ask my wife to stand on my back and lightly jump on it. That that creates it creates a popping and crack my back. So with me lying face down, that helps to release the stress from my back. I went to chiropractor and got a series of treatment for a few adjustment, but back then they don't have like a lot of new techniques that they have where they pull your head and adjust your whole vertebrae. Yep. And yeah, so it didn't help a lot. So, in the quest of looking for ways to get rid of this pain and discomfort, I decided to learn or go to school to learn massage to help myself. I was also consider I was also considering a career change because I was tired of corporate America or the politics there. I was going to school again, but this time felt like I was going to medical school. I have to learn anatomy, physiology while going to work. Learning all the muscles, their origin, their attachment, and also the action was quite a challenge, but also fun. It was it also made me understand why the neck, my shoulders discomfort, and the pain on my lower back. So your posture is important. Looking back, I realized that the way I sit, the chair I sat on, and my posture make a difference in how I felt. Slowly, I began to use what I have learned in my everyday life, and I was able to know how to prevent the pain and also get rid of the pain. It made me understand where all the tension and pain is coming from and what I did to cause them to happen. So, going to massage school has helped me a lot on my quest of looking for ways to get rid of the pain. But I couldn't keep the stress of the politics away. So I began to look for a new job as a massage therapist. Upon graduation, upon finishing massage school, I went to get my license. My first job was a massage therapist at a chiropractor's office. So it was pretty exciting in the beginning until in the beginning because I get to help a lot of people, and that's my goal. When to becoming a massage therapist, I want to help more people. Right? It was interesting, but then when the chiropractor wanted me to do the impossible, at first the chiropractor said, "Okay, I want you to do. I want you to work on 4 people, 15 minutes each person. So 15 minutes each person is one quarter of every 15 minutes, right? So you can manage to work 4 people. But with massage, you need to get give them time to undress, change to the gown, lie on the table. I have work on them. After I work on them, then I have to clean the table before the next person come in, and then they have to. I mean, after I work on them, they have to undress and get back to whatever they were wearing before, and then I have to clean the table and set up table. So it becomes manageable, but not the not the best, right? So then he went on to buy a at one point during that era or during that time, he bought a aqua massage machine. So we call it the car wash machine. So it's like a bed. So you go lie down, right? And then there's a chamber, cover it down, and then you have water spraying and working on your lower back, upper back, and your whole body. Anyways, so he wanted me to do the foam massage and also do that. It was getting a little out of hand because it's like, who should I pay attention to first? The person in the massage room or the person in the machine, right? So I did my best, but after a month, he fired me. That was the best fire fired I ever had in my life. And I thank God that because of it, it wasn't because if it wasn't for that, I would have gone to figure out how to beam on my own. So I then worked in some health club. Later on, I ran a corporate massage program for a company where would show up twice and also twice a week, and the company will give massages to all their employees who was sign up. And then I saw that they give everybody in the company, from executive, the secretary, the managers, VPs, and even the janitors and the IT people, salespeople, receptionists, and even the security guard. So this is a pretty good perk, right? So I began to see how pain or discomfort came from stress at workplace and how it was affecting them. I was able to incorporate the techniques that I use on myself when I was in corporate America, plus what I have learned in different courses, massage school, and most of all, the different lessons learned from my client to help relieve their stress and employees at this company. In addition to that, I saw my own private clients. I have been doing this for the past 20 something years now. So, anyways, that's my story, and I hope that you can relate or understand where I'm coming from, where I have been, and I'd be glad to share more and help you if you have any needs or stress. That's where I come from, because I help people stay stress free. Oops. I help people stay stress free by changing one habit at a time. Right? Okay, good. All right. You have any questions? Please let me know. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for listening to my story, my quite long, short, short, long story, long, short, long bio. So might have to reduce it a little bit, or might maybe not. Right. So let me know if you have any questions in the chat. All right. I'm this couple of weeks, if you are following my shorts, you realize that I'm missing a few shorts. Uh, what I'm doing is I'm working on the course. Yes, I know it's been a while. It's a long time. It's a combination of trying to be perfect, trying to get the right classes out or get video out, and also learning the new software that I'm putting the course together. So it's a long journey, but I believe it will help you and it will make a difference when you actually do the course. And yes, so I'm working on it. So be patient. If you don't see any shots out, it's okay. Give me a few more days, and I will. I try to speed up my learning so that I can get the course out and uh, get the course out and show it to you. And what I'm thinking is I'm going to do a maybe a 3 or 4 days live training on the course, not the whole thing, but I'm going to give you a taste of what it is so that you will be informed, and I will let you make the decision on to whether to come on board and do the course with me. All right. Okay, let me just check the chat. All right. I guess Steele is on his way to his party because people are coming, he said. All right. Let me see. Okay. If that's no question, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and a like if you If you feel that this is a good story, you can always share it with someone else. Okay? All right. Let me just. Okay. Oops. Oh, 1 second. Let me just put my camera in there. All right. Hi. Okay. So this is where you come in and help support us. You can go to 1 second here. Just put it on the chat. You can go to http / stress out stress free with 1 e dash shop fort.fortwall.com, or you can check out the link on the description, or a link in the chat, or the description below. Okay, it's all in there, and the link to the next video is also there. So you can come to this page and help support us through the t-shirts, and also I have a mug here. It's the Jasper mug. Okay, all right. I believe they're still on sale. Okay, yep. And if you want to support us, you can also support us by uh yeah, support us here with just support us here. Okay. And I kind of had a membership. You want to you can $5 a month just to help us moving, help us keep coming out with more videos and more training. All right. And also you can join us our stress-free harmony membership. You get to get discount on the uh, on the uh, on the merchandise, and also you get a one Q&A every month and monthly new stretches. Okay. All right. So let me see if there's anyone in the chat. Okay. All right. No questions. So I see you in the next video, and don't forget to give a thumbs up and share with somebody you know. All right. Don't be shy. Just check out the t-shirts. There are many different colors. Like, let me just show you. Fear is a liar. We have gray. We have, I don't know what these colors like brown. Okay, and we have quite a few colors. So check it out. Okay. All right. Once again, thank you very much for watching. And let me see. All right. Don't forget to check us out here at Stress Out Stress Free in Facebook, Stress Out Stress Free in Instagram, and I might go live sometimes in the Instagram. Is the music too loud? Yup. Okay. All right. So don't forget to check out this video that's going to pop up here after the fact. And I see you in the next video.